Smash that like button! 5K likes! 5K! Hey guys, we need your help. Go sign this petition to free CaribBros Battlegrounds. So we found out the reason they banned the game. The texts were not appropriate and for violence. We sent them multiple emails, over 16 emails, I don't know, at least 9 to 10 emails, 16 at max. So many emails were sent. They responded with the same repetitive things. So we need you guys to go sign this petition so they can free CaribBros Battlegrounds. Enter all these codes. They have not expired. They're this week's codes, so go enter them. You guys remember Blocks First? It was a test for Injustice. We were never going to make a full-on DBZ game. If this game wasn't made, Injustice would not be Injustice what it is right now. We messed up on Blocks First so many times. We're going to go look at a couple, I think one video to explain how we messed up on Blocks First. We learned from this mistake. We're more Naruto fanboys, so we're never going to make a full-on DBZ game.
You just look with your mouse and you click on the opponent. Once the UI built, besides looking and pressing the key, it's removing mouse lock because it's not. We created 5 new skills for this. Made the camera a bit more smooth, especially when you're locked onto your opponents. Look as beautiful as possible, so the little detail is better than our previous filter made the game.
Okay, I'm gonna stop my previous self there. I'm gonna talk about what we did wrong with Blocks First. We should have kept it how it was originally meant to be designed. What we did was we overcomplicated things. We remade a camera system, we made a flight system, we kept on upgrading it and upgrading it to the point where, yo, no one can run this. It's too laggy for some people. And 80%, if a game is laggy for someone, they're not going to enjoy it. And the reason this game didn't get popular is because, one, the lag. We kept upgrading and kept making it, try to make it better. But ultimately, in the end result from upgrading and way too upgrading, it turned into crap. And Blocks First is the lab rat to, it's basically a guinea pig, like a test subject for Injustice. We made mistakes on the Blocks First project. Like we announced, we were never planning to make a full-on Dragon Ball game. We weren't like inspired to make a full-on game. It was just like a little test project. Because Dragon Ball games are really easy to make. They're just key blasts, nothing special about it. It's copy and pasted key blasts, and it's nothing really special. But Blocks First was really special because it was a learning process that helped us think through, like, oh man, if it's too laggy, then no one's gonna enjoy it.
If I use the games all the time. So gets you one. Oh shit. Oh shit. Gets you one. Goddamn,
I'm gonna stop my previous self there again. So if you expect broken, multiple spamming, 9,000 over the top powers like Shinobi Life, where you just spam powers, no combat is used, then this is not the game for you. This game is run with hand-to-hand combat. It's completely different from any of our previous games. You don't spam moves, but the moves do look more beautiful than Shinobi Life. More aesthetically, they're more useful. They're not just, hey look, it's a jutsu, it hits damage. It actually does things to your character. And each power, each exobyte, so we named them exobytes. I'll define what that is later in the game. But each exobyte in Injustice is useful to your character. Unlike Shinobi Life, where it just multiple spam, like what went wrong with this game, not that anything is wrong with it, is that every single time our fan base expected us to make a new Keki Genkai, they expected it to be bigger, badder, and better than the last Keki Genkai. And if it wasn't, they would be like, oh, it's trash. Wow, it's trash. Even though if you spend hours on a Keki Genkai, it wouldn't get appreciated. And that went wrong with Shinobi Life because people expected bigger, better, more OP content than any of our games. I mean, any of our Naruto games, literally. People wanted the next Keki Genkai to be bigger, better, better than the previous Keki Genkai, and that's what ruined Shinobi Life. It's not a ruined game because it's Chernobyl Life. It's what it is, but that's my opinion of it. Little fun fact, we were planning to make a DC Universe online adventure back in 2013. It was a really long time ago, a really long time. No one on Roblox really cared about superhero games, or Roblox didn't have that type of fan base to hold an actual superhero game. Here's a link to the old place. It's not what you think. And the rules. Yeah, I was such a dick back then. Don't ask for update when we update every day / other day. Yo, we used to update every single day. Remember 2013? We were rocking that shit. Requesting for an update or demand an update equals banned from the game and the group. Damn, I was that serious. I hated people that asked for updates every single day, even though we updated every single day. Number 2, I can't fix hacking, so don't bother asking. You know, back then people were lit with hacking. Roblox was just a hack fest. So almost 4 years ago we planned this project, but now it's seen the daylight. Damn. And I think you guys will want to see this. It's gonna be one of our best RPG games on Roblox, and it's nothing what you would expect it to be. So you guys probably seen what this is already. So this is the customization, the main menu of Injustice. I'm gonna explain everything in customize. These 3 tabs, they're subject to change. We haven't officially decided what they are. So you got your avatar tab, you got your races you can choose from over here. Human, demigod, you know, all the good stuff. Cyborg, Kryptonian, metahuman. Races does not affect your gameplay. I'm going to repeat that one more time. It does not affect your gameplay. Something called exobytes do. So for shirt and pants, we're going to remove these, where you're forced to have clothing from the game. We're going to let people upload it instead. Baby Studio members only. Okay. We got the hair. We got the... You can have 2 hairs if you want. We got the beard as well. I'm just customize my character real quick. Make him into like Aquaman. No. So the belt and back, we're probably gonna remove this last one because too much customization on just your starter character. We don't want that. We want people to unlock things in game, because if we start off too much customization features, it's gonna feel like if we add something, it's gonna feel like it's already there. So we want people higher level to look cooler than people that are low level. So I'm gonna go explain the power tab now. So you got your exobyte. I'm gonna explain what an exobyte is right now. It's not what you think it is. It's a power based on a character. It's a power named after a character like Firestorm, Superboy, Doctor Strange. We're doing both universes in this game, Marvel and DC. So you can have unlimited amount of exobytes, and we'll show that in game. So movement, you have your flight, speed, and gadget. Flight is basically flying. Speed is not the same thing as Barry Allen's speed, where it does a little lightning behind you. You need the Barry Allen exobyte or the Flash exobyte to have his lightning behind you. So it's 2 different types of speed. And then there's gadgets. Gadgets is basically like Batman, the grappling gun. I'm gonna go explain inventory in game. The last tab, inventory, I'm about to go explain it in game. So you're probably wondering, why am I my avatar? So you can be your avatar in game, and you can be your hero basically, because people, believe it or not, people like to be their hero don't like customization on games. They want to be the avatar from Roblox. So just to power up, there's gonna be like a little button over here, or a little go to power up or go to your hero. It drops a phone boot like this, for example, and you turn into a hero. So I have a gun weapon. It's just testing. I'm a commentary over my commentary because I did such a terrible job. So in this game, you can have any type of weapon. You can just buy any weapon off the market and use it, because we don't want classes with weapons and all that dumb shit. That what if you want to switch mid-game, but you have to reset your entire stats? You know what I'm saying? So there's gonna be a list in classes of weapons. You probably saw the hammer in the beginning of the video. Yeah. The pistol boy. They call me the Red Revolver. There we go. New superhero name. Red Revolver. So the menu tab. I'm gonna go explain that now. It's the same as the inventory tab in the customization. So you got your exobytes. See, I got four exobytes already. Firestorm, Iceman, Doctor Strange, and Superboy. I'm gonna show you Firestorm first. God damn, that commentary is so terrible. So this, I haven't done a commentary like this where I went in game and explained everything in detail and talked at the same time like how I used to in Gaiden. It's been such a long time since I commentaried in a game. So give me a break. I know it sounds really stupid. I'm probably never gonna try this again. Never. Let me equip his move real quick. You can only equip your exobytes to your first 5 keys. The last 4 keys, 6, 7, and 8, and 9, is for combat moves. Costume. We're gonna make it so you guys know that you're not supposed to equip into these, so don't worry about it. We got the stats tab over here. So you have strength damage, how much damage you're doing with your strength to unlock new moves, ability resistance to resist other people's ability, defense strain, so you know you can defend. Man, I forgot what it is. Honestly, I forgot what defense strain was. I forgot. Help max and speed max, how fast you go. Defense strain is basically defense against combat. I messed up because ability resistance is a defense against abilities. God damn, I did such a terrible freaking job trying to explain it. So to recap this, ability resistance is resistance against moves, and defense strain is resistance against combat moves. Like your flight, like, you know, basically like your flight or your speed. So that's the gadget. Oh. So I have gadget. Speed max is basically how fast your speed or flight goes. Health max is how much health you have. So I'm gonna show you what the abilities are like in Injustice. Let me get this test dummy. It's not what you would expect, all right? So you click, you hold, and you can charge your move up. Oh, I missed. And basically every single move has a different effect. Fire makes you get a stun and it makes you go crazy. For example, bam 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 bam. That kind of move, that's gonna take, yeah. Boy, so much explaining. It's hard to explain. But see, this game is more hand-to-hand combat based. Don't expect like giant boulder dropping from the sky like Shinobi Life. Don't expect one hits. It's more combat based. You're gonna see a lot more combat / weapon usage, more people fighting using strategies to defeat other people. Don't expect like a straight up heavy, you know, power game. Okay, let me take a break. How do I explain this now? I'm bad at doing like a single commentary over one video at one time. So the combat system works best with the moves because you can perform combos. You can't, once they're hitting you, you can't hit back once you're in a combo, meaning you can't perform your moves at the same time. Let me just get out of here because I'm getting distracted. I'm going to explain this a little better. Basically, when you're fighting or in combat, you can't just pull out like a giant, you can't pull out your techniques and use them mid-combat. You have to finish your combo, then finish them. So people, you have to go to the, it's something called the counter system. I think it's going to come up where the bandits, I'll show you right here. Right, where is it? Where's the clip? I'm gonna let the NPC hit me so I can show you. So you can hold, you press E, don't hold E. I need to change that text. So you press E to counter, and then bam, you can counter NPCs. So there's a combat system, a really good combat system that runs with every single mob. Oh man, this video is turning out terrible. I can't even explain anything. Yo, my brother's making fun of my commentary because he says it's ass. Man, I haven't done this type of thing since Gaiden. Give me a break, bitch. So, bam. Those are the type of combat moves we have in the game. And you have your shield. What is a shield? So basically, you go flame on, you get a defense. It drains your I'm not sure what we're gonna call that bar yet. I don't know why I can't recall the name, but I honestly just made the concept was called the energy bar. We're not gonna call it the magic bar. I can't. Well, I'm trying to explain a commentary. So it's called the energy bar, right? It's no magic bar, just energy. Ooh. It basically gives you defense. This is defense move. It protects you from attacks, other people attacking you basically when they charge up, and they try to do an ultimate move on you. Ooh. Okay, that NPC's really. So I officially cut the commentary from the game. I'm gonna start commentarying with in the editing program. So if you're wondering why we're using both universes, Marvel and DC, because we're fans of both of them. I know some of you hate Marvel and some of you hate DC, but I'm not you. You think I don't want Spider-Man in my game? You think Spider-Man is one of my fucking favorite superheroes, and if I'm creating a DC only game, I can't insert him. With the kind of system that we're planning, no, Superman's not gonna, the Exobyte Superman's not gonna be stronger than Exobyte Flash. It's a balanced combat game. It's a game. Don't expect it to be like a one-hit, like Shinobi Life, where you expect Madara to just one-hit people. It's not that type of game. I want you to understand that if you're a fan of those type of games, because we already made one of those games. It's called Shinobi Life. Go have fun in it. This game is completely, it's a different type of design and a different type of feel. So again, expect both universes. The reason we're not going to change the name of the game is because it's near release, and we're not going to confuse everyone with another game thinking that another game is coming out when it's Injustice. Oh wait, we already branded the game with this name basically for a couple months now. Also, if you expect like the Exobytes Superman to be more stronger than any other Exobytes, this is not the game for you, because we're making a game. We're not making something like Shinobi Life where Madara's Rinnegan is so much stronger than the other Keki Genkais. We're not going to do that and then have to balance it out. Don't expect Superman to one punch you across the planet. If you expect that in this type of game, you're not gonna have fun. This game is designed to be balanced, more combat based. Something we wanted to do for a long time, but our community didn't like it. But now we have the chance with a superhero game. So I did not show missions or boss battles in this preview, but they exist. We have it coded. I know we're on an empty base plate. I'm gonna explain why we're on an empty base plate, because the map was too fucking big, alright? I already announced this on Twitter that the map was too fucking big. I'm gonna show you how long it took to load into that fucking map right now. So I'm not going to edit this. I'm going to show you how long it actually took for us to load into the game with the giant map. There's no scripts in here, just the freaking giant map. I think it took around 3 fucking minutes. So we're going to have to universe the game. Obviously, that's why we didn't insert the map or had the missions and quests around. But I'll show you what the map looks like and the design of it. I think I showed sneak peeks on my Instagram, the company's Instagram, CaribBros. But honestly, this took 3 freaking minutes just to get into the map because it was so damn huge. I think it was over 30,000 parts. I reduced it a little bit to 20,000, and then it didn't really make a difference. It still took too long because in the original map we had Metropolis, Gotham, Central City, Atlantis. We had key landmarks like Superman's Iron Fortress, or no, Fortress of Solitude. I was thinking of something else. And the map was just so fucking huge. It had like farms, different types of areas that you can go to. And it took way too long to load in without even coding. Just the map was so damn huge. So I sped this clip up by 5 times so I can just show you how long it actually took. Because it took, I don't know, it just took a freaking long time. So I went, wait, I thought that a simple map, like if we built it simple, it wouldn't, you know, we wanted a huge map. We wanted a huge map, but we're gonna have to universe it, so that sucks. I wanted one huge map. This is what the just Metropolis, the beginning of Metropolis looks like. Man, I'm gonna go show you what the map looks like in 3. Well, don't worry, we separated it already and universed it. It's not just gonna be. It's not gonna be like. Wait, how do I explain it? It's not gonna be in the preview. So this is the old prototype map. This was a lot bigger. There's land extending way past this. This is the old Central City. It's much more beautiful than this. That's old. This is the old farmlands extended all the way. There was more farmlands. This is where Fortress of Solitude was supposed to be Superman's thing, but it extended way more. Had to reduce the size, but even this map took a long time to load in. This was Metropolis and then downtown Metropolis. It was a lot bigger than this, and there was gonna be, we were planning to make Gotham all the way in the back. Deleted those parts, but this map, it's 4 times what Shinobi Life's map is, like the size of Shinobi World. So we're gonna separate it into universes. So you got Metropolis, Atlantis, Central City, and then Gotham somewhere above that. But I'm too lazy to uncut this. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you. I tried my best trying to explain this. Didn't do such a good job. Could have done better if I had a more longer time frame, but I want to get back to work as soon as possible. There's a lot of content that we didn't even show off yet, like missions, bosses, the battles, 1v1, me and my brother, which how cool it looks. And expect that content coming this Friday, guys. A lot of content we gotta make. We're focusing on the content aspect, adding in as much content as possible for the release this Friday.